let me. Obviously not catching it. Come on, YouTube, this is getting ridiculous. Enough of this crap. You've already started buffering my shit back, and you shouldn't be buffering it back. You should not be buffering me. So let me try something real quick. Get some more light. Yep, this is ridiculous. If I sit here, I can use my cell data. For some reason it's buffering my hotspot again. And it shouldn't be. I only used 12 megs out of 23. So much for that theory of being able to use that. So you'll just have to put up with me holding this, I reckon. And as far as chat goes, I'm not going to be able to see my chat on the other computer. Got to be a way to get around this. Brain's thinking. Thinking's a hard thing sometimes. Let me see if I go over here. Do I still get my signal strong enough to do this? I can come right into here. Get that like that. Okay, am I still getting a signal out? Looks like it. I'll be right back. Let me see if I can find my live feed on Dick's channel. Okay. I'm still here, guys. I'm just trying to get to where I can see some chat. Okay. That may work. Poor old Darth Vader just got crushed. Okay. I didn't go very far, guys. Maybe the edge of the desk, I can stay in my office and still get a strong enough signal down the hall to not have to use the hotspot, because for some reason they're already buffering it. And they're not supposed to. But so much for AT&T. Today just felt like a Mountain Dew kind of day. Don't know if that's a good thing or not. We'll find out. That's the kind of day it felt like. Yeah, I see one like or two people. Alrighty. Is the feed getting out, guys? Looks like it is on my screen over yonder. It's not real fast, but then again, I'm on a phone. I'm not on a network like I am at home. Hey, Net Dragon. And see, that chat popped up over yonder, and I never got it here. Yep. Hey, buddy. And let me make sure. I'm in live chat. Yep, I'm in live chat. I just don't understand why. But anyway, how's things going there, DJ? You getting off to a good start today, I hope? See if I can get this propped up just a little bit more. A little bit. There we go. That's better. Somebody's been using my coffee maker. It's low on water. I wonder who got it. As close to the door as I can get it. Yeah. It should keep running. I don't know. Get them kids off to school, buddy. Yes, indeed. I'm thinking I'm going to ask to put an antenna on the door to bring the signal in from the cell phones. I don't know if he's going to buy that or not. I might just put it up and ask for forgiveness. Yeah, it keeps freezing. Not terrible, but not good either. There's such a lag on this internet here in my office. It's about a 40-second lag at least, and it seems to keep getting worse and worse. But, the hard thing here is I don't get any indication of how much signal I've got. I don't know that this is working or not. It's running a little better. According to that one over there. I could rearrange my office. But the problem is I don't know if I have an internet connection over there. That might be an idea though. I might try that later today. That would be good. Yeah, I may have to go out to the hallway. I don't want to do that. Too much traffic. Way too much traffic. Hey, Sky Pilot. Apologize for the connection, but for some reason my phone has started buffering me again. And it shouldn't have done that because I haven't gotten to the 23 gigs that I'm supposed to be able to have a month on my hotspot. I've only gotten to 12. Good morning, dronologist. How are we doing? Camero. Howdy, guys. Again, I apologize for the stickiness of this feed, I guess is the best way I can describe it. I can try and sit out there, but I won't be able to see any of the chat if I do that. I even tried going to Safari, going through the internet to get to the YouTube, and it still comes up this way, uses the app. I wonder if I deleted the app and then went to the internet, maybe that would work. Alrighty. Well, that's good. I hope everybody has a good day. I got off to a pretty good start. I should have enough signal. Direct line to the door out front where a signal into this building. I just have to sit like this. I won't be able to see too much of your chat, so if I miss a message, just put it up there 2 or 3 times, I guess. Yeah, I think I may just, no, I don't think I can. I don't think there's enough room in here to turn my desk over to this side. I really don't. But I can try. Of course, this isn't too bad, except for the fact that I can't see chat. That's going to drive me nuts. Got to keep touching the chat to keep it up, I guess. Haley's daddy. Hang on a second. You don't have a wrench. You do now. HCD. That's a cool name. Haley's Crazy Daddy. I know what I could probably do. I wonder. Might just work. I'm gonna go try some, guys, so bear with me. It's going to get a little dark for a second. Now what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to take my phone and check in, hopefully, not as StarCop, maybe as Dick James. I don't know if I can do that or not. Yeah, hotspot's turned off because nobody's using it. Hotspot wasn't working, dude. So, turn it off all you want. Yeah, I can try that. And we'll walk backwards. Ooh, tricks. Gotta be careful though. I'm able to fall the brakes on, so I'll just turn around. There we go. Yeah, I think I may just ask for help changing my desk around. See what happens. Hey, it's my office. I should be able to arrange it however I want to. Shouldn't be able to say anything about it. That's okay, Michael. Good morning to you, sir. I enjoyed your walk yesterday, my friend. I'm glad to see you out there getting that much exercise. It's a good thing for you, man. Okay, let me see if I've got UbiTubi. It's under Google Apps, I think. Yep, there it is. And now, let me see if it'll let me. Do. Yeah, I know I'm live on there. Oh, that works just fine. I can bring the live feed up in here, and now I can kind of see your comments, guys. So, let's see how that works out. This might just be my new way of doing things. Yeah, thank you, guys. Thanks for asking folks to hit it too, guys. It's much appreciated. Yeah, this is going to work out okay. Not the best feed I've ever seen, but I can at least see the chat now. I'm getting the chat off of this. Oh, hang on. No, don't do that. So I'm getting the chat off of here. And it's about the best way I can figure out how to do it. Which seems to be working. Yeah, that works okay. It's a better stream than trying to use the dang old hotspot. It started buffering way too soon. It shouldn't even be close to 23 gigabyte yet. And yet they've already started buffering me back. So I guess they and I are going to have another long talk today about why they're buffering me back. I haven't even gone through 12 gigabytes total so far. And they're not supposed to buffer me or drop my weight until 23. I was figuring 23 would get me through the month as little as I was using on feeds. But evidently I was wrong. And it's working okay. Alrighty. We hit 8. Oh goodness. Who popped in now? Yep, use the phone for the chat. That'll work. Use the iPad for the stream. So did anybody get any flying in yesterday at all? I haven't been able to do anything when I get home. It's either too windy or too dark. It depends. It's not been a really good week if you're flying. And I may have to cut this thing short today. I've got a fellow teacher who wanted some help learning the subject, and I think he said he was going to be out at 8 o'clock, in which case I can stay on all the time. What the heck just happened? Chronologist, I did not do that. I think my thumb may have done it over here. Dang it. Okay. Huh. Okay, how do I undo that? Well, evidently I can't do it. Good morning, Kelly. How we doing, girl? Thank you, babes. Oh, cool. We ought to get some good footage then. Not too bad. They started buffering my hotspot again, so I'm back on the cell net, and it's not the best signal in the world, but it's working for right now. I'm hoping I can stay on. Good morning, James. I'm hoping I can stay on until 8, but I might have to get off about 7:15 or so. I promised somebody I would help him learn some of his regulations he needs to know. So I might just have to. Yeah, there's all kinds of folks in this morning. We appreciate it. Up to 10. Oh my goodness. Down to 9. That's okay. Droneologist, I must have done that with my thumb or my finger over here on the phone somehow. I did not mean to do it. I don't know if I can come in as Dick, because I can take Dick's permissions away. It won't bother me one way or the other. I'm going to have to figure out how to do this. Okay. Watching. See 5 likes. Yep, now I hid the chat. Live chat, there it is. Yep, I don't know what happened. I hope he doesn't think I did that deliberately. I think my thumb over here hit something on the phone and timed out Droneologist or kicked him out or whatever. I hope it didn't do it for good. I'm going to be upset. What did I miss? I sure did. Okay, that's close enough. Okay. Oh well. Hopefully he understands mistakes happen. I definitely did not mean to do that. I wonder how you can change channels on the phone. Gotta be a way. Well, maybe not. I'm trying to work this out, guys. Has the feed been okay so far, though? As long as I sit here facing the door? Seems to be okay on this end, but I can't never tell for sure. No, I don't want that. What I want. Nope. Nope. There has to be a way for you to sign out. There absolutely has to be. There's just no way to give you someone to sign out of this on the phone. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe Droneologist will be in Canadian Hub this morning and I'll be able to tell him sorry. But I did not mean to do that. Well, I can shut it off, and that's about all I can do. It won't even let me do that. Well, yep, just keeps coming back to the same one. I tried that. Yeah, I tried that part. Let me see if I can do it here. No, I can't. You can't do it there. No, that's why I hate doing this on the iPad, guys, because there's no way to do certain things that I know how to do on the computer. There's just no way to make it happen. You know, on the computer, you can bring up what the names of all the people. Evidently, there's no way to do that in the iPad app. So how's Doug doing this morning, Kelly? I noticed he was resting pretty good yesterday on your live feed. He made me tired. I kind of wanted to get some rest. Well, that's top chat. Can't do it there. Frustrating. Frustrating. I wonder, is he still showing here? No. Can't go back far enough. Oh well. Click on my picture, okay? And I'm trying. Nope, that didn't work. Hang on. It doesn't do me any good to click there. I'll figure it out. I need to get Dick James on the phone instead of StarCop. Okay. Let's see. Come on now. Nope. Nope. And that doesn't do it. I'll figure it out. Androids are definitely different than iPhones, I'll tell you that. Let's see. Well, the only thing that does is bring up my chat. Oh well. Yeah, me and AT&T will have to figure out why they are shortchanging me on my hotspot. These things run really good through the hotspot, but I didn't even get but half what I'm supposed to get this month. I don't much like that. Ah, here we go. Maybe that's the one. No. No. Okay. Alright, maybe this will do it. Switch accounts. Go to Dick James. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, that worked. It took me a while. I had to actually go all the way back. They had to go all the way back out of the live feed, all the way back to my home page on the phone to switch accounts, but they're switched now. I don't know if that's going to help me though. It's probably not going to help. Yeah, I hate doing this on an iPad, but it's my only option right now because it's the only thing I've got that's got cell service. My laptop doesn't have it unless I go through the hotspot. And this morning the hotspot decided it wanted to start buffering me. So it's only working at half speed, and it just won't happen at half speed. It's bad enough at full speed. only getting one bar here. That's probably why it's lagging so bad. I wonder. You have to excuse me while I wheel my chair. Get a little further out. Here we go. There we go. Now I should have 2 bars. I should have better service. All right. I wonder if I can find. Yeah, man. I hope he doesn't think I did that deliberately. I looked up and all of a sudden it had happened. He's like, I didn't mean to do that. Which reminds me, that problem was caused by the fact that you take Dick James and make him not a moderator. That way it won't happen again. Yeah, my phone chat won't go back far enough to find drone allergies now. I don't understand that. I thought it would go back all the way to the very beginning. But evidently it doesn't do that. All right. Go ahead and fly, Mike. Have a good one. For sure, man. Go have a good one. Have a good flight. It should be pretty cold up there in Philly right now. According to the news this morning, New York was having a little bit of a cold spell and the cold front coming through. So you should have a little bit of that down in Philly, I would think. You're not that far away. We'll see if you still love it when the white stuff gets there, my friend. Yeah. Believe it or not, guys, it was 73 last night. Foggy as all get out this morning. And it's supposed to be that way for the rest of this week. And it's going to be well into October before we get any kind of cool weather. And personally, I'd much rather have that cool weather right now. I got a lot of stuff I can get done outside if it just get a little bit cooler. Go, Mike, go. Yeah, that weather can change at the drop of a hat. You're liable to end up having some kind of really interesting stuff going on. Take care, Mike. Have fun. Give him hell, DJ. Yep, go get him, boy. Well, this works, I guess. I sure wish I could get that signal a little bit farther down into my room, though. Let's see. How do I get the chat back? Here we go. Really? it's not out here. It will be later on today. Right now we've got a huge fog layer. You can't see but about a quarter of a mile at the most, maybe down to an eighth by now. Once that big shiny thing comes up, it's going to get worse. Yeah, it's a little weird, but I'll tell you, the day after the hurricane, matter of fact, the night the hurricane went through at 2 o'clock in the morning, you couldn't find a cloud in the sky. All the stars were out. Didn't have any lights, but all the stars were out. And the next day was gorgeous. Absolutely a beautiful day. It was a great day to go shopping for a transformer or a generator and get it all hooked up. Didn't ever get it hooked up enough to run my internet, but next time I'll be ready for that, I think. You got to do some research on putting in not so much a transfer, I just want a twist lock connector into my fuse box so I can turn off the main breaker, hook to that twist lock, hook the twist lock to the generator and power all the outlets in the house. The generator is big enough to handle it. It's a 7.5 kW output. It should be more than enough to run the outlets in the house at least. Yeah, I didn't know any better. I was trying to run things off extension cords and it worked, but boy, I had cords going all over the place and only had half the house electrical stuff running. And unfortunately, the internet half was not part of the house I had running. Yeah, I know it's easy to do. I've been watching a lot of videos on it, HCD, a whole bunch, and it's not that terribly hard. I'm just no electrician, but from what they were showing, I've even got an empty spot in my breaker box. It's not being used for anything, and I could easily put in a breaker there that would feed the generator into the transfer bar or into the bar, and all I'd have to do is make sure I turn off the main in whenever the power fails, and then just hook to that and power the house. I don't care about the stove. I got a gas stove that I can use whenever the power's out, so that's okay. And air conditioning, I'll get a window unit. And if it happens in the summer, that won't be too bad. Yeah, there you go. Yep. Tell you what though, I really wish I didn't have to buy the gas for the generator. That thing was running me about $50 a day. I can't imagine running it for 2 weeks. I figure it was taking 10 gallons at $2.50 a gallon every 12 hours. So that's roughly twice a day taking that, so that's $50 a day. I guess it all depends on how bad you need the power. I guess if both of us work, it'd be okay. We both leave for work, we shut it off. We come home, we start it up. But the wife's home all day, so she would have to have it on all day. Oh yeah, I know about turning the main off. Yes, indeedy. You don't want to back feeding that line if they come out to fix it. I know I ran into one day when I was a deputy sheriff up in the north end of the county, and I was sitting there protecting a pair of down lines that were hot and making sure nobody drove over them and whatnot. And he came out and he connected those lines. And then he stood there for a while. I said, "What you doing?" He says, "I'm listening for generators." He says, "Because if there's a generator hooked up and somebody didn't throw their main, it's powering these lines again, and I'm not touching them until I find out." So he drove around listening for generators. He came back and fixed it. You got a hybrid? Oh, cool. So does that mean it runs on gas and propane? Yeah, mine, I want to say mine said it was multi-fuel, but I think it meant multi-levels of gas. You just can't put in anything lower than an 85 octane uh, rating. But I'll have to read through the book. Yeah, propane and gas. Propane, I think, would be a lot cheaper. I might be wrong, but I would think it would be a lot cheaper and more efficient, to be honest. I really do. Yeah. My ultimate goal, if I could ever talk the wife into it, would be to buy a Generac, have it wired into the house, transfer bar and all, and have it run off of a 100-pound propane tank, because they're not too terribly big. You can put them on put them on a small trailer up in the bed of your truck, drive them down to the co-op and get them filled. They're not too terribly big. Oh, no, no, you don't. There goes my thumb getting in the way again. Maybe I can put that down there and see it. Yeah, that'll work maybe. I think I might have had a student showing up. No, I don't see him standing outside. Yeah, I can believe it, man. I can believe it. Yeah, I'll have to check mine. Mine might do that. I don't know. All I know is it said it was either multi-fuel or dual fuel. And dual fuel, if that's what it said, it might mean propane or gas, which would be great. Yeah, that's the other problem. When those things hit really bad, there is no gas. Nobody can get it into you. So now you're stuck with a generator that can't run because you can't get gas. And I've only got about 50 gallons at the house. So that's about 5 tankfuls, and then I'd have to start hunting gas. Yeah. Propane would probably be the answer. You could run it off the propane, have the gas turned off, and use the gas as a backup for the propane, so you could go get more propane while it runs off of the gas. All kinds of options if you got that hybrid. All that stuff would work. It would be 7 o'clock. Did y'all get to see Mr. Crawley's safety video? Oh, God. Man cracks me up. I'm here to tell you. He just cracks me up. Morning, John C. How you doing this morning? Yeah, that's usually the way it is. If you can get to the co-op or whoever sells you your propane, there's plenty of propane to be had, and quite a bit of diesel sometimes. But gas dries up quick. The day after the hurricane, I went to Walmart, and the only thing they had was 87 octane, which that's fine. I run that in my truck, but they were out of everything else. Good morning, Gene. Man, I sure wish droneologists would come back. I have to figure out what happened. Let's see if I can. Hopefully people are next door. As long as I don't make Dick James a moderator, I won't accidentally kick anybody else out because he can't do it. So please don't kick Dick James out. I'll be in a world of hurt. Okay, John C. We'll try and still be here. I might have students at 7:30. I don't know. We don't have any right now. So we're doing good. Yeah, this isn't too bad. Well, I had 2 bars, now I'm down to 1. Huh. Must be in how it's laying there. And we get a new flock of students in today. They'll be taking this subject right behind me with another instructor. Yep, they get here today. Hippie-yi-o-ki-yay. Yeah, I'm sorry, Gene. I'm not on a normal feed. I don't have my normal mic. I'm on my iPad. So I don't know why, but AT&T dropped the rate on my what do you call it? My hotspot again. And they did it way too early. I was supposed to get 23 gigabytes a month hotspot before they would downgrade it. And I'm only at 12. So I don't know why they already cut back on how well it works, because that's 2 days in a row now. I tried to get on it and it just absolutely refuses to work right. So I'm on my iPad trying to do the feed, and I'm monitoring it on my phone so I can see the chat, because if I don't do that, I can't see the chat. It just doesn't stay up on the iPad long enough for me to read it. So I apologize if you can't hear me. Oh, trust me, I do better than call. I drive by on the way home. I'm going to have some big questions, especially with the amount of bill I have to pay every month. And of course, my luck, maybe I might have misread the contract when I signed up for it. Maybe I got the number of baud rate I'm supposed to get wrong. You never know. That's been known to happen. But I could have sworn it said 23 before they would cut it in half. And I barely got 12. So yeah, we're going to have a talk on the way home. I might end up in what we call the Blue Top Inn. That's our jail. It's got a blue roof. I just don't want it. Okay. No, it's not you, JNC. I may have to stop doing these things from work because I'm here to tell you AT&T is driving me bonkers. They started scaling back my hotspot already, and I'm not even halfway to the number of gigs I'm supposed to be able to get. And so now I'm working off of just cell data, which is every bit as fast as the hotspot. It's just that I have to be in a very specific spot in the building to get it. Yeah. Well, I've checked all around, big guy. Sprint, Verizon, AT&T, and I've talked to people who have all of them, and believe it or not, cell service in this whole area just sucks unless you're in a town. If you're in town, it's decent, but if you get out in it's terrible. I can't even get it at the house. In order to get any kind of cell service at the house, I have to step out in the front yard and climb the dang picnic table. Then I can talk on my phone. Yeah, all my stuff's on the same account. So, Mr. Crowley, good morning, sir. How's the Hawk 5 doing? Have we got some videos yet? I haven't been paying attention. Kind of went to bed early last night, so didn't get to check a lot of videos. Oh, this phone is driving me nuts. Yeah, that's what I need, buddy. But you know what they run? Because they don't give them for free anymore. And when I saw what the amount was, it's ridiculous. There's no way I'm paying that much money to bring a signal into my house. I mean, I've got DSL at the house. Good for you. Hope it's a good flight. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, GNC, welcome back. Now, let's see. Doesn't look like they want into the building. Looks like they're already able to get in. Let's see what time. Yeah, there should be somebody next door by now. It's almost 7:20. Although I do have a few people that don't like to show up on time. That's JNC Fishing. You want some thumbs down on your most recent video for sure? Later on, I'll get you 2 of them. Yeah, well, Gene, I'm fixing to pay just under $400 for 3 phones and 3 tablets. Okay, I can do that, buddy. Once I finish this feed, I'll be back in my office. I'll go in as StarCop on my laptop and go in as Dick on my other computer and give you 2 dislikes on your most recent video. What's it called? Does it have a name that I recognize, or is it? I guess I don't know because it's your most recent one. I guess I can find that. You'll get 2 of them here just as soon as I can get to it. I don't want to drop my iPad. Let's see. Hang on. Let me see what Dick can do. Go to channel. Talking about the Baby Shark song? No, that says 2 months ago. That can't be your most recent one. Okay, hang on. Is it your live stream? Fishing live 30 degrees? Oops. No, it can't be that one. Well, what the heck happened? JNC, is it the fishing live 30 degrees? Now I done lost your channel. Why can't they just make this run like a damn? Oh, it's thumbs this down? The title is thumbs this down. Okay. Well. Okay. I got it. And you got one more from Dick. So I'll get you with StarCop here in a little bit, but if I try to do that right now, this feed will definitely die. So now, why are you wanting this done, my friend? Okay, I trust you. Yeah, wait till we get to the Canadian drone hub here in about 30 minutes. You'll get a lot of dislikes. Are you trying to test how the streams work? Come on in, bud. Make sure you lock that behind you.
I did. It's good out here.
I can't get a signal in the office.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark. I don't know if you got it, but we got the hand-signed list this morning in email. You probably had it yesterday before you went home. I wasn't in email yesterday. So.
Yeah, I went to the briefing and took a picture of it.
Oh, okay. You got 10?
9.
9?
Get everybody in.
No Saudi?
No.
Okay. Alrighty. John C., why is the weather not letting you fly? Too cold or too wet? Oh, no. Oh, yuck. Wet and cold. Oh, fat sharks. I'm jealous. I can't get those yet. Someday. Okay, guys, I'm going to have to sign off early. It's getting close to 7:30, and work's starting to happen. So, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same channel. Okay, guys? Have a good day. See you at the hub later on, possibly.